Hey everybody, my name is Katie Galligan. I am a licensed clinical social worker currently practicing in the St. Louis, Missouri area. I've lived and practiced social work in Phoenix, Arizona, Portland, Oregon, and now St. Louis, Missouri, where I'm originally from. I actually live on the Illinois side, right across the Mississippi River from St. Louis, so I commute every day. I'm currently a home health social worker, so I work in medical social work, but the majority of my career, minus the last 4 or so years, has been in youth and adolescent behavioral health, and I was involved in quite a bit of statistical analysis, research, program development, and evaluation in my former roles, specifically for the transition age youth population. And a lot of research has come out about that developmental period while I was in grad school and subsequently since. A lot of folks in grad school I found, and from teaching this course previously, are intimidated by research or think it's really mathy and maybe not for them. And I can tell you that I fell in love with research from undergrad. I was involved in a scholarship program called the McNair Scholarship Program, and it was specifically in honor of astronaut Dr. McNair, and he was the first African American astronaut, and then he founded this foundation that helped first generation college students and or college students of color to explore research and get into grad school through these different programs. So when I was in that program, I studied preschoolers' perceptions of their parents' risk socialization behavior. And what I found was that even in preschool aged children, boys were aware that their fathers, this was all heterosexual couples, mind you, their fathers, more so than their mothers, socialized risk, and they kind of knew if they wanted to do something, which parent to discuss. And girls, conversely, were aware that their male counterparts, their siblings, were socialized to take more risks than them. And so in the realm of research, even within social work or cognitive psychology, developmental psychology, I studied gender, race, and systems of oppression. It's very important to me that we engage in research and program development at this stage in social work, because we cannot forget that even the field of social work was an oppressive system and still today operates, unfortunately, as an oppressive system. And that is because upon the advent or the creation of the social work profession, it was started by women volunteers who were rich philanthropists' wives. And so there was an opinion at that time of social work's advent where it was called the moral failing argument. If you were poor, if you had a mental illness, if there was something deficient in you and you were not able to engage in other societal activities with success, then it was believed that that was because of a moral failing that you yourself had. It was very religious based and it was very patriarchal. And if we are not careful as social workers, we can inflict harm. And the NASW Code of Ethics says that we are not to do that. So we have a duty to perform research on the clinical practices that we engage in the clinical programs that we have for folks. And it's never been more important to be responsible consumers of research, to know what is a bias study, to know and how to pick apart these sensationalized media articles, news articles that we're always seeing on our Instagram feed or our Twitter feed, or even just watching the news. It's also never been more important to show not only that we're not doing harm, but that our programs are statistically significant in the positive way, that we are making a positive impact, because we have to vie for funding. If we are not able to have sound research behind the practices that we're doing, we may or may not be able to continue with various programs which could benefit our community. And so I just am really jazzed to be back teaching this course. I'm available for you all for your questions for this course, general questions about research, any questions about internships or future career opportunities. I'm here to support you through all of that. So please reach out to me in an email, and I look forward to spending time and learning from you all this semester as well.